In a world dominated by the cult of the new, we're kicking it old school at the channel. We're going to be taking a look at Storm Over Arnhem, the Avalon Hill Classic, here on Legendary Tactics.
So at the end of the year, I asked you, what games do you most want to add to your collection? And you picked two of them. This was one of them.
Yes.
So tell me, when everybody else is buying all these brand new games and miniatures and all this and that, why did you go this way?
Because I'm a weird dude.
I already knew that. Now, I was able to source this from Noble Knight Games. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring this video. They're a place where you can get weird games like this guy likes,
Yes.
that other people want to get rid of. They can trade their games in, sell them to Noble Knight, and then you can buy the games that are going to hit the table for you. So, very cool source for this type of game. But
Yes.
What is this game, and why the heck did you choose this as the game of 2025 for you?
Yeah, so no, I've always been intrigued by Storm Over Arnhem. It was the first game of a series of games which used this kind of area control system, and it's quite easy to learn. I know that Avalon Hill is famous for its rule books, but it's not that thick, the rules. The print's a little bit small, but it's not that bad a rule book. It's kind of intuitive on how to learn and play, but it also had this aspect of when your troops do stuff, they get tired for a period of time, so you can't just keep moving and attacking the whole time. You have to attack, but then they need to kind of take a breather, and so you have to manage your troops in a way where you are responding to what the enemy is doing, but you don't overextend yourself and exhaust all your troops, because then your enemy can do what they want to without you being able to respond to it. So the system requires you to have like a kind of a reserve in place and manage that kind of troop exhaustion aspect. I thought it was just really neat.
So when I'm looking at this, the tokens to me look like classic Avalon Hill tokens.
They are.
But when I look at the board, this looks nothing like an Avalon Hill board. It's not hex and counter. We've got these neat quadrants that look like they're sort of a quick deployment to different areas of the board. So tell me about the map here. What do we got going on?
Well, the map essentially is based on the idea of control of this bridge, this area here. The story is that the British paratroopers dropped into the town of Arnhem in Holland and then held their own against the German army against impossible odds. They were running low on ammo and food and everything, and they defended the bridgehead, so to speak, for a number of days. And it's very famous story, World War II story, and this is the game that kind of represents that. But it was really about the system. I believe it's Courtney Allen designed it. He put it together in a way which was so innovative for the time, and it actually spawned a whole series. I think there's 5 games in total that use this same method or same system essentially, and they just added to it. But it's always been a game that has intrigued me because I really like the idea of a war game that's easy to teach and intuitive to learn, but hard to master.
Right.
And I think this falls in that category from what I know about it. But it is a bit of a mystery. I've never played it. But I was just intrigued by it, and so many times there's so many games that I have on my list of wants, right? My Christmas list, if you will, that I really want because I read about these games when I was a kid in the general, and I just never had a chance to play it, never had a chance to own it. And I never honestly thought I would. It's one of those things that having a YouTube channel about board games has opened up some doors that way.
It's time to fix all those mistakes you made as a child.
I know, it's crazy. So that's really what for me it's about. It's just apparently the game is very well balanced. It's very fun to play, and it's not too hard to learn or to teach. So
I notice here in the designer notes, he says playability was in the foremost of his mind when designing this.
Yes.
And he hopes that's evident in the rulebook and the design. But he also says that there was a really detailed analysis that went into the design of the rules. So he's abstracting certain realities of the world into the game. But interesting that all of this is dedicated to why and how he made those decisions about how do I compartmentalize this, make the game fun, but still reflect reality.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what the system is known for, is the balance between the two. And and really wargaming has always been about that. It's a balance between simulation value and playability. And there's some games that lean more towards playability, like Midway, something like that.
Well, and generally Avalon Hill games lean a little more playability. SPI games
were more
little more simulation.
Yeah, because they famously would have games that were kind of unbalanced, because that was what reflected the history. It wasn't a great game, but it was
who cares if one player doesn't have a chance to win? That was how it was.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd take a few minutes to introduce Storm Over Arnhem. If you have played it before, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what I should be looking forward to, what I should be paying attention to, or especially if there's any rules that are easily forgotten. Those are always handy to be told in advance of learning a new game.
And if you were to pick up one old school game, which one would it be?
Yeah.
Let us know.
So until next time, get out there,
get gaming,
and be legendary.